Okay, today I'm going to teach you the song "You Got a Friend in Me" by Randy Newman. Now, in order to play this song, you're going to need to tune your guitar to drop D, which is where you take the E string and match it with the D string. You down tune it into D. Okay, so the beginning, or the intro, sounds like this. Okay, so the first part of that intro is just a couple of different major seventh chords. The first chord is you're going to take your first finger and place it on the 7th fret, which is going to bar the D string and the G string, both on the 7th fret, and then your ring finger, or your 3rd finger, is going to go 2 frets above that, or the 9th fret, on the A string. And so for the first part of the song, you're going to pluck the D string twice, and you can do this finger picking or with a pick. I prefer to do it with a pick. So you first play that D string twice, which is the low D string, by the way. And you can roll the pick up those next 3 strings, and then you transform this position into a C7th, which is brought all the way up here. It is usually played down here, but now you're bringing it all the way up here. So your first finger is going to be on the B string, 7th fret, and your middle finger, or your second finger, will be on the 8th fret of the G string. No, wait, I'm sorry. It'll be on the 8th fret of the D string. Your pinky will be on the 9th fret of the G string. And your ring finger at last will be on the 9th fret of the A string. And so after you play this, you roll the whole pick through the first 3 notes of that chord, not playing the low D string. I put my thumb up here to mute it. I would recommend you do that too. So that's the second formation. That's how it should sound. And now the next chord is, you're going to put your ring finger on the 9th fret of the low D string, and just like you had before, your first finger is going to be barring those same 2 frets, or the same 2 strings on the 8th fret, which is the D string and the G string. And that's, you just kind of strum that whole, and then your pinky, for that extra note at the end, your pinky will play on the 9th fret of the D string. So, and then there's a couple more formations left. This next one, you're going to put your index finger, your first finger, on the low D string, which is going to be 1 fret lower than what you just played. So that's the 8th fret of the D string. Then your middle finger will go on the 8th fret of the other D string. And then your pinky and your ring finger will go right next to each other on these 2 frets, which is the 10th fret followed by the 9th fret. So you strum all that first. That's how that formation is going to go. And then this next one is just like with when you play an A down here with 1 finger, or a power A. You're going to bring that all the way up to the 8th fret, the 7th fret, and just roll that. And you can actually just play it, and it'll be just fine. So all together, it goes like this: C7s. This next formation, and the one following it, and that's where you're going to move your pinky to your ring finger, and then that's like you would play an A. Now the next part is a little bit tricky, but it's just the rhythm. It's not real hard to play it, but you'll play an open A string, so you'll play your A string open, and your ring finger will be on the 4th fret of the D string, and your first finger will be on the 2nd fret of the G string. So you'll play this note and this note. But first you'll play the A string open. Oh, sorry. You'll slide it up 1 fret. You'll slide that formation up 1 fret. So, and right back down, and you mute it right away. So, and then you slide that formation all the way down, but if you notice, my pointer finger has left the fretboard, which is okay. You can leave that. So that will all look like, and And that's fairly simple. Then the next part, you're going to put 2 fingers here, just like you would play a C added ninth, but you take away your pinky and ring finger, and slide them up to where your middle finger is going to be on the 5th fret of the A string, and your first finger will be on the 4th fret of the D string. So after this, you'll open the D string, strum the open D string, the low D string, and play those 2 notes. Then slide those down 1 fret, so you went from here, slide it down, and then slide it down one more time, and back up, and then that's the end of the intro. So all together it'll sound like this. And that's the beginning of the first verse.